Hey guys, so today we have two funerals, one at St. Mary's Roman Catholic Church in St. James and the other one will be at St. Finbar's Roman Catholic Church. So we got there very early in the morning because we actually had 4 jobs on this day. While setting up, one of the funeral directors from Simpsons Memorial Limited, one of our main clients, came and went up to the pianist and asked if he could play the piano, and then man started banging on Mozart. This funeral service was more or less straightforward. As with Catholic funerals, it's the same order every single time in terms of how the liturgy flows, and if it's a funeral mass or funeral service, is more or less the same order, so we know what to expect and when it is coming. So when you choose us in terms of live streaming your loved one's funeral service, we at Luces Productions have the experience in terms of dealing with Catholic as well as any other religious faith, because we have been doing this for more than half a decade. So one little Catholic fun fact: did you know that when a lay person dies, they would enter the church feet first, and their feet will be at the foot of the altar and its head will be towards where the congregation would sit down? When a priest dies or an ordained minister dies, their head will be first and their foot will be towards the congregation. So after we ended the broadcast, we started to pack up and head to the next job. And I'll pass you over to Jaden.
Yeah, we now finished one job, on to the next. Yes, on to the next. It done been a hard day already. This funeral was fast. Yeah, on to the next. 5 minutes out. How you find this job was, boy?
First job of the day was nice. We off to the next one.
Fast and easy, quick like that. I saw videos with that Luces.
That's it. Luces is the best production team Canada right now. I don't comment to you.
That is it.
That's it. Boku every weekend, every day of the week.
But I say weekend, yes?
So we made our way to St. Finbar's Roman Catholic Church, which was basically about 5 to 10 minutes away from St. Mary's Church, and we didn't take long to get there.
It's time for Africa.
So this package that the family chose from us included a gimbal. When we use the gimbal, we always begin with a establishing shot. And for our establishing shots, most of the time we would start at the front of the church building, where we will tilt down from the sky, giving a point of view shot where you, the viewer at home, when watching the live stream, could experience walking into the church building and experiencing what a regular person would experience when they go to a funeral service, thus allowing for more dynamic shots and not only having a stationary live stream but a dynamic live stream production. So the first funeral that we had earlier was a funeral service, and this funeral that we're currently doing is a funeral mass and has been celebrated by Father Gregory Augustine. So at the beginning here, you would have seen him sprinkle the coffin with holy water. This is to remind us of the person's baptism, because they was baptized in Christ. At the first funeral, this wasn't done because the deceased was not baptized. So we at Luces Productions, we tried to provide dynamic shots where we would go around with the gimbal camera as well as our stationary camera on a tripod and give various cutscenes to show all the persons who attended the funeral service, thus giving you, the viewers at home, the experience of knowing who was there and probably seeing someone who you might not have seen in years. So this live stream production was another successful day at Luces Productions, and the family had a message for us and they sent us their thank you messages and said that persons from abroad will really appreciate the quality of the broadcast, and this is what they told us.
Just finished the second job. How are you feeling?
I'm tired. I don't know how sleep.
How we feeling?
I need to sleep. I need to sleep for 2 hours.
You really sleep on yourself. You really need to get some sleep.
We waiting there and you want to knock out in the car.
Crazy.
I was sleeping because I had time to sleep.
Hey, him now. It was a long day and a good day. Everything goes to plan.